Welcome everyone back to iRacing. We're here in Iowa and we are in the first time oval racing in officials in the new Indy NXT car. And I gotta say, this thing's actually, I think, harder here than the normal Indy car. It gets loose and doesn't feel nearly as planted. I wasn't able to get to the board, get up on the board like as easy as I was in the normal car. I don't know if it just takes a while to get the tires warmed up or what, but you got to kind of baby it a little bit. You can't just do that last turn flat out, 3 and 4. At least not until the tires are warmed up. Like that. Car gets loose real easy. You can't just mash it. Also, my steering is way harder. I've dialed back the force feedback, but I can't seem to get it right. Steering is so hard. I pretty much have it at the same settings that I have the other car at. You can see my force feedback in the bottom bar with the F on it, in the top right hand corner, peaking in the corners. I was really strong at Iowa in the regular Indy car. Anyway, you see I got my Bearcat's Motorsports. Let's check it out here. And we'll look at it here in a second after we qualify. But let me, I never know either what makes it. What if I just go auto detect? It puts it at 7. All right, we'll go with that, I guess. See how that feels. Let's go qualify, though. I don't think there's different setups for this, like quali and race, like there are the other one. I should have looked, I guess. Probably going to be a second lap. First lap, we're going to have to get the tires warmed up. There you go. I barely even was on it. You really gotta get these tires warmed up, man. Well, now we're gonna be in big trouble because we're gonna have to go on our first lap. Can't get that second lap. It's not going to be good. Let's see what we could have done if we would have done a second lap. Second lap, you can kind of keep your foot on it. You don't have to lift. We did a 19.7. That would have been a... It doesn't show us. But, in practice, I did like a 19.0. Yeah, man, that's drives very different on ovals. But let's look at the So I went to the University of Cincinnati, for anyone who doesn't know, and now they have this thing called Bearcat Motorsports, which is this program. I'll put some pictures up of what their kind of cars look like, where they build race cars and go around the country and race them against other schools, which is so cool. I wish I would have been around when I was there. But I built this livery to kind of look like theirs. Tried to make it look as much as possible like theirs. Let's tilt this guy down a little bit so you can see it a little better. There we go. There it is. I'll put pictures of what their car looks like. Their cars. They have like three. They have like a normal car, like a Formula car. They've got an e-car, like an electric car, and then they've got like a buggy style car. So we'll put those up. Let me know if you think I did all right, and if you like it, it's on Trading Paints. You can go check it out. But let's go ahead and we'll cut to the race. All right, so here we go. And something interesting that I noticed just now is if you look in the standings down there where it's got my iRating and stuff, that's actually in my Formula iRating, not my oval one. Like usually when you go into, even on IndyCar, when you do oval races, it takes your oval safety rating and iRating. Here it is not, though. It's using my Formula one, which will be interesting to see when we go official. No, that guy says they didn't bother switching it.
Oh, is it really? Are all the oval Indy NXT races are going to be on the road life?
I guess we'll see next week once they go official, but that is weird compared to how the Indy races are.
Yeah, it seems weird they'd have an Indy NXT road and oval, but they'd be on the same life.
My guess is maybe it's just for the 13th week, because this 13th week series thing is a mix of oval and road. By the time they has its own thing next season, maybe it'll be oval. We'll have to see. So yeah, probably just 13th week stuff. Oh, 2 to go. All right. These things are tight though, and tight and not nearly as loose on oval, like I don't know how to describe it. They don't feel like they're made for ovals like the oval IndyCar does. I might need to tweak on these setups a little bit. Or maybe they do that on purpose because they are trying to get guys used to it, because this should be a development league to get into Indy oval. I don't know, but definitely feels different. Oh, gosh. Cameron, you're blinking. Can't really start in can't really start in first either. Alright, let's take it easy on these tires for now. What does it sound like that? Dang, that's awesome. Everybody just wrecked it out there. There we go. Perfect. That was great.
Well, leader took out half the field. That was cool.
There's like 2 cars not damaged. Oh, I'm not damaged. I can go. That was worse than even a regular Indy. Why is it not saying how low my damage is? Alright, there we go. Oh, he apologized. No worries, Ashton. We're all getting used to this new car. It's all good.
Yeah, figuring out grip in the first few laps in particular, that's one is dicey.
These are definitely different than the Indy car. They definitely don't feel too comfortable on ovals. I wonder if that's just a setup thing and they got to work on them or what. These feel nothing like the Indy cars. Oh, I'm not going to be racing anybody, which kind of sucks. But yeah, they're like tight and loose. They kind of feel like a mess right now. You're tight, you're tight, you're tight, then you're loose. This was the only oval race for the entire week of the like 13th week, like tryout, you know, the new car. I don't know if they've quite got the setups dialed in for oval yet. As someone who's run quite a bit here at Iowa in the IndyCar, it just doesn't feel comfortable here. Which, I mean, I guess, you know, if that's how it's supposed to, but it's kind of hard to know. Oh, shoot. Trying to do my windshield tear off. Hit the wall. They sound when they come past you like they're about ready to, like they're all broken. I gotta get the force feedback dialed in too. Like, it's so hard. I'll have to look at what I'm running in IndyCar. I use the same profile in my Fanalab, but it definitely feels stiffer. also have no rear bar, front bar, weight jacker options in this car.
That wall coming.
Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Tight and loose. It's tight in and loose out, which is like the worst you could possibly be. I don't know. These guys seem to have figured it out. This thing's killing my shoulder. How hard I gotta turn this wheel. I'm gonna tweak my frame, man. I think we're kind of figuring it out a little bit better now. Didn't help that we got wrecked in the first lap and couldn't really get into a groove, and then you're not sure how much is still damaged or whatever. But I think we had a fast repair. I mean, I'm giving it all on my shoulder. I don't know why that thing is so stiff. Not prepared for a workout on my shoulder today. What I can do about it now. You really feel it in the turns, and then when you come out on the straights. Alright, that was a little better. Oh, still almost tagged the wall though. Get down to the white. That was good. That was a good turn. I mean, I guess the normal Indy car does also get tight like that on the wall and exit in 1-2, but you can dial in some weight jacker to account for it. You can't on this car. So definitely some things to figure out on this car, both myself, my settings, and I think some of the setups could use a little work. I don't think they've quite got it figured out yet either. Alright, so there you go. First oval race in the new Indy NXT. Not really what I was expecting. I did not expect it to be so tight and loose, and the wheel to be so stiff. It's killing me. So there you have it. Let's go watch that first lap incident here. Nope, that's not it. I'm getting used to the new UI. I thought that moved it. It did not. Okay. They sound like really weird like that when I pass you. We'll check out what happened in front here in a second. So this guy goes down below. And he just slides, yeah. So he just didn't stick. So he just put it down there. That didn't stick, comes up into me. And then we get into all that. Let's see what happened in front though with the leaders. Nope, nope, nope. Looks like he just lost it. Oh no, that was at the very beginning. What happened in the beginning though? Can't find it. Let's go. Let's watch the leader here, I guess. Looked like he was involved in it. Yeah, okay. There it is. So yeah, everyone just getting a feel for the car. Just tires are still cold, gets loose, wrecks in front of the field. And then we wreck behind them. We're getting used to it. We're getting used to it. So interesting. I think there's maybe a little bit of tweaking that needs to be done in the car yet for ovals. But it's interesting. And yeah, definitely some work to do on my end on getting used to how it drives and the settings and stuff, as well as maybe some work on there and they need to do as well. But yeah, so please like and subscribe. We'll do some starting next week. There'll be a full season points of this, which we'll probably do, and we'll keep doing the normal IndyCar oval as well. But because I mean, we're pretty strong in it. I think we've like a lot of our best races last season were in IndyCar oval, and had a bunch of pole positions and stuff. Like, feels pretty natural. I think we're pretty good there. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.